State water officials are scheduled to officially measure the Sierra snowpack later this morning.
Yeah, but even before that measurement, it's clear the water situation has improved significantly since the New Year's weekend storm rolled through. KCRA3's Mike Tassell joins us live at Folsom Lake with a look at why lake managers are now working to lower the level.
Yeah, and good morning, Mike. And I'm going to step out of the way here because you can see the water off in the distance. And while if you didn't know Folsom Lake, this might not look all that impressive, boy, the numbers and two specific pictures really show the dramatic change out here. So let's start with the situation here on Folsom Lake before we get to the Sierra snowpack. This is a visual way to show the before and after change. These are two pictures released by federal water officials here that show Folsom Lake from the same exact spot the day Wednesday of last week before the storm to the change by New Year's Day. And to put these pictures into numbers over the same time period, look at this statistic. Folsom Lake's level rose 38 feet. At its peak, the water running into the lake was 18 times greater than the amount of water flowing out of the lake. And then, of course, there's also, as you mentioned, the snow survey today. And when it comes to the snowpack, while today's measurement is largely ceremonial to confirm what the electronic sensors throughout the Sierra are already showing, we know based on those sensors that statewide, as of right now, the Sierra snowpack now stands at 175% of normal statewide for this date. And if we come back out here live at Folsom Lake, the interesting thing here, it's been a while, but so much water came into Folsom Lake in such a short period of time, and with another storm system on the horizon, water managers here actually releasing more water now than water that's coming in. So since the peak of the lake level of at 38 feet, it has now dropped roughly 2.5 feet to make sure that this reservoir, which is primarily for flood control, has plenty of space for the next storm. Live at Folsom Lake this morning, Mike Tassell, KCRA 3 News.
All right, Mike, thank you so much for that live report. New this morning, several agencies around Northern California have now teamed up to prepare for the incoming storm. The Modesto Fire Department, CAL FIRE, and other agencies have now established the Central Valley Incident Management Team. They're gathering storm data and working to lower flood risks within Stanislaus County. And agencies like Sac Metro Fire and the Placer County Sheriff's Department also teaming up for an emergency operations center. They'll be working through the week to respond to any new flooding issues within the Sacramento region.
The Sacramento County Board of Supervisors will meet virtually today to vote on proclaiming a local state of emergency. The vote at the special meeting would give formal consent to that proclamation, which was issued on December 31st. Commissioners say they want the emergency declaration because of the transportation impacts, high creeks, river levels, and flooding in Wilton and Point Pleasant. If the resolution passes, the board will revisit that proclamation in about 60 days.
And even with all the rain that we're seeing, the El Dorado Irrigation District is now asking people to immediately stop water use that is not essential. High inflows of what the district calls turbid or cloudy water are making it difficult for workers to keep up with customer demand. Heavy rains are bringing a lot of ash and mud from the Caldor Fire burn scar area to local treatment plants, and that turbid water is more difficult to treat. So the Water District is asking all of its customers, including residents of the city of Placerville, to hold off on washing dishes or clothes until further notice.
Never heard of such a thing here. I've heard of it, other parts of the state, but never in El Dorado County. Been here a long time. I don't think we've ever been this saturated as much in a short amount of time.
El Dorado Irrigation District says the water is safe to use, even though the request for conservation is in place. A new message will be sent to customers when that request is lifted.
Taking a look at the outage map from PG&E this morning as thousands of people remain without power this morning, a large portion of them being in South Sacramento County and San Joaquin. And here's a look at SMUD's outage map. More than 2,600 are still in the dark this morning. SMUD says crews are working around the clock to fix the issues. It adds that some folks are still in the dark just because of the sheer scope of the damage from this weekend's storm. We spoke with one family who is still without power as of last night, and they are using their fireplace to stay warm. They are using candles to provide a little bit of light in the home, and they just want things to get back to normal as they wait for an answer. SMUD says it's bracing for additional impacts from that storm that's coming through the area tomorrow.
SMUD will continue to work at full capacity to address the potential outages for Wednesday's storm.
If you're not totally under the covers, you are ice cold. And it's not a way, I mean, my feet are cold. It's not a way you want to live, I'll tell you that.
Comfortable indeed. SMUD says that if you lose food in your refrigerator or need to stay somewhere else due to the power outage, call its customer service line and they will work with you on possible reimbursements.